All the signs of cancer in his body had disappeared. Every test came back clean. There was no medical. Miracle 25. The stranger who was healed. On May 15, 2008, in a quiet village in Spain, a deeply moving story took place. A man named Francisco, who lived alone and rarely spoke to anyone, was suddenly found in a critical condition. He had been diagnosed with terminal cancer, and the doctors had given up hope for his survival. Even though Francisco was not a religious person, something inside him changed. One morning, feeling completely hopeless and lost, he made his way to the local church. No one knew why he came or what had driven him there in such a broken state. But later he shared that he had simply looked at a statue of the Virgin Mary and began to pray with all his heart. He whispered, "Mother Mary, please save me. I have nothing left to lose." As Francisco prayed, something incredible happened. A soft light seemed to come from the statue of the Virgin Mary, gently surrounding him. In that moment, he felt warmth and peace wash over him, as if he was being embraced by something greater than himself. After that experience, Francisco walked out of the church with a strange but hopeful feeling. He did not know what had happened exactly, but for the first time in a long time, he felt alive. He went back home, holding on to that spark of hope. 2 weeks later, Francisco returned to the hospital for a follow-up. What happened next left the doctors completely speechless. All the signs of cancer in his body had disappeared. Every test came back clean. There was no medical explanation. The cancer was gone. The doctors could not understand how it was possible. But Francisco and those who knew his story believed it was nothing short of a miracle. Reflection. This miracle once again reminds us that faith can lead to things science cannot explain. Francisco was not a religious man, but in his darkest moment, he turned to the Virgin Mary with a sincere heart, and something changed. His story shows that sometimes life calls us to open our hearts to things we do not understand. Miracles can come to those who are willing to believe, even if they have never believed before. Francisco's healing reminds us of the power of humility and faith. We may not always know why miracles happen or when, but when we open our hearts, when we ask for help with sincerity, sometimes the impossible becomes possible. It is never too late to reach out for hope, even when we feel like we have nothing left. Francisco's story encourages us not to give up and not to be afraid to look for help, whether through divine grace or the kindness of others. Miracles do not always come in easy moments. Sometimes they arrive just when we feel we have lost everything, and that is when they shine the brightest. Let us never forget to thank the Virgin Mary, who lovingly intercedes for us before the Lord. Through her prayers, we receive so many blessings, healing, peace, and strength, especially in our darkest moments. If this video has touched your heart or strengthened your faith, please subscribe to our channel so you won't miss any future stories of God's miracles and Mary's love. Let us continue this journey together, giving thanks to God and the Virgin Mary every single day. May God bless you, and may our Mother Mary always walk beside you.